Homestead, and today we're going to make some jerky. Hey guys, welcome to Rolling Homestead, and today we are going to be making some beef jerky. So we have to cut it up and marinate it, and I'm going to use a slicer here to do that. I like to have my meat a little bit on the frozen side. It helps to cut better. And then I take off some of that bigger fat. One of the tricks that I like to do too, guys, is put some Pam. It really does help out your meat slicer. So if we put that in that, center thickness. Necessarily have a meat slicer. It does help for uniform meat and make things quick. Alright, that's done. So I cut up my roast here, and all I'm going to be using is some of my own seasonings here that we found at the Really Good. One thing I like to do is I like to find a light soy sauce, that way it's not quite as salty. And I'm going to split about half of this up here in this one. And it's not quite half. And I'm going to put the other half in this one. The reason for that, guys, is I'm going to be making 2 different batches here. And what I'm going to be using is I have some growler maize. I got some applewood rub and some sweet and smoky. So they're both kind of going to be a sweeter with the soy sauce. And then we're going to add some pepper. So if I can find our cayenne pepper here, this is our, and here it should be, this is our herbs. So then what I'm going to do, and this is all more or less add as you go. There's no rhyme or reason to it. I'll try to make it as best with the seasonings as I possibly can. So this one here, I'm going to take a quarter of each one of these. Your soy sauce is going to be more of the cure aspect to this. And the reason why I split these up is I don't know if I'm going to have enough for the bowl. Looks like I should. And then we're going to do the applewood. And then I'm going to add, and like I said, guys, I just guesstimate. This is about, this is a tablespoon.
Right.
There it is. So right now the only 2 things that have salt in it is and we're using, like I said, we're using the light soy sauce, because the last time I made it, it was a little bit on the salty side. So now I'm just going to grab a whisk. Now, just going to whisk this up. That's all whisked up. I'm going to be adding 1 packet of jerky cure. And all this is pink number 2. This just happens to be white. got that in there all real nice and mixed up. And gotta put gloves on the list. So now what we want to do is in the other bowl here, we want to layer this, and as we put a layer down, we'll pour some seasoning on. I'll add a little bit of water, and then we'll let that marinate overnight, and tomorrow we'll throw it in the smokehouse.
Where the hell is Melanie from?
Alright guys, so we got it all in there. I'm going to try to push this down to get the fluid over the top. He's really close, I mean really close. Then we should put it in a Ziploc bag so I don't spill any of it. Okay guys, we switched over and we put all our jerky in a Ziploc bag here, which will help us to roll it around, knead it a little bit, get that flavor in there. So I'm going to let this sit in the refrigerator till morning, and then we will go and throw it on the smoker. So we'll see you in the morning. Good morning. We are loading up the last of the racks for the jerky this morning, and what we're going to do is we're going to use a dehydrator to take them down a little bit, because when I made my smoker I didn't make enough jerky racks, so when we do the 5 pounds of jerky it fills that whole rack up in one crack if they're fresh and big like this, but as they shrink down you can stack them on top of each other and do that kind of stuff. So we bring them in here, we'll throw them in the dehydrator, we'll shrink them up a little bit, take them outside, and we'll finish them off in the smoker. Alright guys, so we're using our Excalibur. You can fit 9 trays in this one. And our meat for our jerky is at 155. I've seen these used before, and they're from, I'm not promoting anything, I'm just letting you guys know these are a good way to do cold smoking. If you got the last time I tried to do cheese in the smokehouse, unless you sit there and babysit it every time, I ran to town and come back and I got a puddle of cheese. So this right here will burn for according to these guys, this loaded up like this is a 12-hour cold smoke. Alright, so they're the Amazing Smoking Products is where they're from. The book is really cool too because it has a lot of these recipes that we use built right in here. Bacon cure, basic jerky, pork butt, smoked turkey, smoked deviled eggs, guys. That one I'm gonna have to try. Smoked almonds, smoked cheese, stuffed smoked peppers. There's another one that I think would be really good. They have a barbecue sauce in here, a bourbon glaze, beef injection, pork injection, poultry, fish brine, smoked salts and spices, which this year we're going to do our own smoked salt. And then we have amazing seasoning here, so then it gives you a definition of the woods that you're using and what their flavors are. So this by itself is handy. But this, I think this year is going to be really nice. So you can find this on Amazon. I can put a link down on the end of this video for this. But that's in a couple hours. And I'm not going to be using the wood that they have in here. I got a surprise for you. We're actually going to use whiskey barrel pellets this time for this smoke, so it should be really good. Alright guys, so we're going to go and check to see how the jerky's doing. So if you come in here and you look how that works, it really, so that half that was 6 hours, so you were looking at that was probably that's about 3 hours of burn time right there, and that is what we're looking for here. So you're gonna want to hold that door. So what we want to look for is it's leathery but not crispy yet. Some of these are gonna be, here's one that looks like it's done. So now I just want to go through and that one's done. That one's kind of still meaty. I think it's going to be more of this of the littler stuff here. I got my trays running away. See, that's what we want to stay away from. We want, but I don't want to be over drying some of it out. So, the wind is just killing us out here. Well, not literally. I guess some of these are going to be pretty good. So we're going to go through and just make sure. Oh yeah. What you're looking at, guys, is you don't want to throw this. See how this is really pliable yet? You're going to want something like on this, or see where it's like leather? That's what you're looking for. How's it taste? Alright, so we're going to do this, and that's about what will be coming off right now. I'm going to make sure anything up here is crispy.
That's snow.
This is just, the weather was nice before to extremely windy and nasty. There we go, guys. We're gonna take some of it off and close her up.
Papa. shy? A little cheeseburger? Huh? Hey, push my coffee double. Push my
So we will bring you back later when it's not so crazy nuts windy out here and my camera girl won't fall over. So guys, we finished pulling off the jerky off the smoker. What I want you to see here is it's got that nice leathery, you know what I mean? Pull to it, where it's not burnt crisp. That's what we want. Really good, nice smoky flavor. So this is really an inexpensive way because you figure it out. If you go and you get jerky made or bought from the store, for number one, it's got all kinds of additives and stuff to preserve it. Number two, it's over $12 a pound by us. So I made 5 pounds right here and I spent $22. I made my own seasonings. All I did is I showed you that. All I use is the light soy sauce, and I have pink number 2, which is a cure, and a seasoning. So it's a really good treat for you. It is a nice source of meat, and you can carry it if you're out in the woods or if you're working in the yard or something like that and you want a snack. You can put a little bit in a baggie. I take this stuff to work with me just about every day, and I can put it in a little Ziploc bag. Gives me a great snack. So guys, I wanted to thank you for watching the video.
That tastes good.
You guys, what?
That tastes good.
That tastes good?
Yeah.
There you go. And the kids enjoy it. It's a really nice way to do things. So I was saying, you guys take care. God bless. Please share, like, and subscribe because it does help our channels out. It lets us know that you guys like what you're seeing. Tell your friends. So you guys all take care. We'll see you on the next one.